There is this general consensus that we have to annul, we have to keep all of these things, and even theoretically it's clear how we do it. Why doesn't it happen? Or when will it happen? And what will we feel then? Somehow, right now it seems like theory. Everybody agrees with the theory, but what next?
Our problem is not in that we agree that the wisdom of Kabbalah, we agree in what it tells us, and not that we have some doubts, although perhaps we do have them, but our problem is in the implementation. We're not yet approaching its implementation in a very precise, correct, healthy manner. We're not realizing the avut between us. We're doing all sorts of things around that, but the actual place, which is called avut, which is what is required, especially in our time, in our generation, for us to maintain that. Because by that we place the cornerstone from which all of the world will begin to be rebuilt in its corrected form. That we aren't yet doing. And so around that, of course, we have all sorts of actions, but still they lead us to the correct state, but for now we're not yet in it. So when you say that everyone agrees, that is just words. It's not actual agreement in practice.
Rather, again, as we're studying now, of course it's good, it's correct to ensure the greatness of the friends in my eyes and how much I'm connected to them and how much I'm dependent on them and they influence me, but all those things are not the problem right now. The problem is, more correctly, is the direction. What are you aiming for? And this is the arvut, the web of connections between us. We're there. We need to build such connections between us that will exist according to the Creator. If we want to establish such a connection between us, sorry, bad audio. If we want to establish such a web, then all the conditions to annul towards a friend, to connect to him, and so on and so forth, it will be included in this action. In this action. Let's focus now on what we're learning. How do you want to locate or detect the connection between us as existing? We want to discover that web of connection. We want to be incorporated in it, each one towards the others, everyone towards everyone. And in this beautiful web of connections between us that we will arrange correctly in the complete way, so it will be a mutual web, properly organized. There will be no pressures or bendings or stress points. Then the moment we come to such good, correct relationships between us, mutual relationships between us and the Creator, we cause that inner force of this web to appear. It's like turning a dial in order to receive a radio frequency.